Hey guys, my name is Julia Sotis and I'm a certified facilitator of Access for those of you who don't know me. And I am from Canada, as my shirt says. Home is Canada. My sister got me this. I live in South Carolina now because I fell in love with Dr. Anthony Mattis, who is also a facilitator of Access. The cutest facilitator of Access from my personal point of view. And we have the Choice of Possibilities class coming up in Vancouver next month. It's April 20th to 22nd, and there's so much going on around. There's just a lot of classes in Vancouver and Canada, and to me, like, I have personal extra enthusiasm for these classes because, number one, I grew up in Manitoba, and I am a very, how would I put it? I loved growing up on the prairies, and I love everything about the prairies, but of course, people have to move now and again and change their scenery. And so I picked, if I could live anywhere in Canada, where would I move to? And I chose to move to Vancouver. And Vancouver changed my life. And Access changed my life. And I actually used the tools of Access to move to Vancouver. I'd heard Gary Douglas say that when you live somewhere that's truly nurturing to your body and being, the money will show up to pay for it. So, because I am willing to trust in myself, I was not so willing to trust myself the first few months after I did it, but I got an apartment on the ocean in Vancouver, right in Cole Harbour, right at the foot of Stanley Park, and it was $3,000 a month, and I had no way of paying for it. But when I moved to Vancouver, my entire life changed because I was willing to choose something that nurtured my body and nurtured my being. And my life's never been the same since. It's like I kind of grew up at that time. It's like my business started to grow. I met my husband. I'm now a stepmom to 3 amazing kids. And it's like the choice to move to Vancouver changed all of that for me. And so I was asked to host the Choice of Possibilities facilitated by Gary Douglas in Vancouver in April, and I'm honored to be on that team because there's nowhere like Vancouver. There's nothing like the way that Gary facilitates, and I'm so excited for him to come. Gary has changed my life over and over and over and over, and every time that I had the courage to get up in class and ask him a question, it's like my life changed. And so when Gary and Vancouver meet, I can't miss it. And so I would like to warmly welcome you to this Vancouver class, and I would like to welcome you to Canada. Even if you're from the States, it's such an easy trip to fly up to Canada. I mean, for me, when I was dating my now husband, he lived in South Carolina and I lived in Vancouver, and we would fly to see each other like every second week. So it was to me, it's the shortest trip to go across the continent. And you might have the idea, oh, if you're in America, Canada's far. It's not. It's really easy. The customs is easy. The Vancouver airport is stunning. And the hotel that we're having the Choice of Possibilities in is a luxury hotel. It's fancier than any of the hotels we've ever had a Choice of Possibilities in Vancouver in. And I am so excited to be right on the ocean in the Pan Pacific Hotel. So there's a lot to be excited for, and I enthusiastically and warmly welcome you to this class. And what are the greatest possibilities available for your life, your living, and your future? I hope to see you there, or see you somewhere else in person someday. Bye!